Hello again, and welcome to my dissection of The Witcher 3. What we're going to do is play a little bit of the game. I'm going to talk about what I'm doing and what I hope they're doing in the future with it. This is just pretty much a continuation of a video I did about an hour ago. Right now we're in the game menu. We're playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on Blood and Bones, the hardest of crushing? I don't know, the hardest difficulty setting. I had already platinumed the game on PlayStation 4, so playing on anything other than the hardest difficulty is just far too easy. I don't think the game is all that hard anyways, but I'm choosing this game for my first review because it is great. I said in the other video, this is the best open world RPG action game. It's better than Zelda, no regrets saying that. Zelda is a great game. It doesn't do anything better than anybody else though. Maybe puzzles, but if you really want a puzzle game, play The Witness. Horizon was great. You know, I love Fallout 4. It's the only ones coming to mind that even can try and compete with this thing. On gameplay, story-wise, depthness, just in terms of content, unreal with the expansions. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to show you how I've been playing the game this playthrough in the skill trees. Make sure I don't spill that. So I'm playing a pure mage build. I burn everything. The game is pretty easy for minor tasks like packs of things. I can just dodge and burn, dodge and burn. I don't even have to use a sword unless it's like a golem or something huge and tanky. I'm sure you guys who played long enough to get into it know how all this works, but the mutagens, the three blue things there that are connecting to everything, are increased when you're using blue, and then red is increased if you're using red skills, and green. The only non-magic thing I use right there is the medium armor pieces increase high intensity by 5%, stamina reduction by 5%. I'll show you how powerful this can be, especially if you're facing like things 10 levels higher than you, but if they're even susceptible to burn a little bit, you'll just crush them. I'm using the Griffin set, which magnifies all the signs. I got sign intensity ruins, but yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I burn everything down. Depending on how long I do this video and how long I go through it and how much I kill, for the next video I may just switch up completely the spec and the gear and everything to show you different ways to play the game, because that is one of my favorite things about open world games, if you can play the game differently. Things like Zelda, Horizon, you're pretty much just locked in playing the game the way you're supposed to play the game, whereas this sort of like Fallout, you can shoot things, you can punch things, you can blow things up, just different ways to play a game. It's fantastic. Great thing with Skyrim as well, there's a lot of different ways to play. Yeah, let's jump right in. Here's Geralt, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. He always gets the ladies, that's all I understand. Looking at my notes, I'm playing with a DualShock 4 controller. It's just comfy. It's my favorite controller, I think. The only thing I would love to try is the Xbox Elite controller, but that thing's $200 and no, I don't even, like, I want to try it before I buy it, and you just can't do that sort of thing. The Steam controller's alright, but this one's just super comfy. Let's just knock off a few question marks on the map. I've completed the first map and been to the second, and the reason I started this video is at this point is a couple different reasons. I wanted to show parts of the game later on that I think a lot of people would not have seen because they just gave up after 40 hours and were like, I'm done. And as well as I had been making videos for the past few months about the intro of the game, but then I thought they were too spoilery, there was some boobs, and I don't know the rule with that. So we're just picking up here, doing some question marks, nothing too groundbreaking story related for this first video. And yeah, let's just see what happens when I go over there and show them what's up. I have a high-end PC, everything is on the max settings. Oh, bot lag. So these things are 13 levels above me, but I don't think it'll matter as long as I... as long as... Oh, I don't think it'll matter, don't worry. It actually won't. If I just dodge a little bit better, the burn will overtake them pretty easily. Like I said, magic is very strong for all of the question marks unless there's like a golem involved or a gargoyle or earth elemental or something that just has millions and millions of hit points and doesn't care about fire. Then I just usually have a long battle with using a shield and regenerating my health. Okay, that's my bad. Let's try and clean this up a little bit. Like I said before, I'm on the hardest difficulty. These things are like at level 34, I'm level 21, 13 levels ahead of me, and that fight was just no problem because fire just wrecks everything pretty much. These people get a home, that's nice. Oh, that's sunlight glare. A little quick F5. Merchant. 700 bucks. Yeah, but at this point I'm only selling lesser runes. I think I'm doing alright for money, so I don't have to worry too much, but greater. All right.
Farewell.
All right, I could do some swimming. I guess I could have quick traveled, probably would have a little bit faster. So like I said, I beat the game before on PlayStation, got the platinum. A couple of the decisions I make, well, can't believe I didn't take damage there. I chose Triss instead of Yen. I was the good guy pretty much whenever it suited me. I did a couple morally gray decisions and people died. But I did get the, what most people say is the happy ending, so I was pretty stoked about that. That's enough. Okay. So, what I hope to be doing after a couple of these videos is streaming. That's what I really want to be doing with all my time. I don't care about making the videos. Since I have to do one-shots, I can have a lot of things I don't like in the video and I'll just trash it, which is however many hours I am to this game, I've trashed in video content pretty much. So I really just want to be streaming, talking back and forth to people, just hanging out and having a good time. Oh, drowners. And another one's gone, and another one's gone. Oh, that's something I should bring up too. I have no idea about the rules of copyright infringement and music and if I say anything, who knows? I'll just play it by ear and hopefully nothing bad happens. I'm actually listening to music right now just because I love music all the time. I listen to music about 80% of the time I'm in my house. Well, not my house, where I live. Was that everything? Or did I even... Nope. Hidden treasure. Read it. Why can't I read it? That was annoying. Oh, wrong button. Ooh. Again. Alright, why isn't my R3 working? Might have to do a quick reset, but I'll try and tough it out just so I don't break up the video. That's the one thing in any game I've ever played. I've never read anything. If developers really want me to hear the story, do a voiceover for it. I never read the consoles in Fallout unless I've been told like this one is specifically funny. Here's a screen cap, and then I'll read it. But ain't nobody got time to read. How long is this video? 12 minutes. Probably go another 8. Try and do 2, maybe 3 more nodes, depending on how close they are together. I like finding all the gear. So many good quests in this game, and just that feel important because finding the set gear is pretty much the best thing you can do for crafting. The only plausible option for crafting. Don't ever bother making yellow weapons or non-set pieces. Just always save your mats for the schools. They're fantastic, no matter how you want to play. I should have called my horse. Quick save. You can see some crap in the background. There's like a Spider-Man up there, Fallout 4 collectors, or no, that's the Fallout Anthology collectors. Big nuke, and then there's a hand for Metal Gear Solid 5. Also, really love that game. I don't give a shit what anybody says. That game was fantastic, even though it's not like totally finished, you could say. Oh. This group might be a little bit hard just because arrows will. Oh, just because arrows would wreck me. This game's on my SSD drive, so the loads are pretty good. If there's anything you guys want to see me do in the game, leave the comment below. I'm going to put up another video after this one, probably the next couple days. Then hopefully those get a couple views and people can see it and give me suggestions, because I definitely want to I just want to interact with people, talk about games, hang out, that kind of stuff. Got greedy. Alright, I'll just have to burn these fools. Mind controlling is quite good for the humans. Just gotta get the archers with fire. It should be fine. too close to the shield. Getting a lot of deaths, but they are like 13 levels ahead. And if I was like School the Cat, it'd be much harder because I would just have to be basically melee them all down without ever getting countered or hit once. Same scenario, but this way I just can hit like 4 or 5 at a time and they stay staggered for a while. Fire very strong, as people would say. Oh. Well, if this one keeps kicking my ass, I might have to just wrap it up after this one. But definitely win in the end because I'm stubborn like that. Ooh, that hammer. That would wreck me even if we were the same levels. Ah, shield. Couple dodges. Oh. That was lucky. Can't really see all the enemies, which is... Oh no! Troublesome because if one of them has a bow and arrow out right now, pick me off. We're not going to take any chances. Stun this guy. Wait till my fire comes back. So even if he puts up the shield, you should drop it from the fire. Wow. Never mind. Man, drop that shield, brah. That's right, I just brah at him. Try the old-fashioned way. Oh!
Good.
Why lose it now? How come I cannot? There we go. There we go. He's got nothing. So yeah, the fire can be slow and tedious against some fights when they're way above your level and shouldn't be here anyways, but you'll win in the end. I believe in you. It's really annoying. I can't read that stuff. What's up, Lexi girl? Dog. 20 minutes. We'll do one more. I'm sure most people have left and gotten the idea. There's not much more. I can go into some things, but then I'd just be sitting here looking at menus. Talk a little bit about the crafting earlier, but like you should only craft the sets. Don't waste your materials on anything else. Unless you're just desperately like 10 levels behind on a piece of gear for whatever reason. I really like the alchemy of the game. making the thing once and then just always having it for a reserved alcohol. Really smart way of doing it. And I'll definitely be doing an alchemist build, because I think it's the strongest in the game since Blood and Wine update patched it long ago. You just get such a huge life pool, you get so much defense, so much offense, you can kind of just casually hack and slash everything down. Oh! These things don't get staggered long enough in my opinion, but I guess that's what makes them tough. Do a quick little save. Don't want to be wasting any time.
Neckar's surface here. Dig their way out.
I wish the game leaned a little bit more into letting you play how you want. I don't think you need a light attack and a heavy attack no matter what, a block and a dodge, and a roll. I wish if you could like build around a mage, you could just set your extra keys or buttons to a spell specifically, so you could have a shield on one button and a fire on one button instead of having to always tap and go through that little quick menu. It's not terrible, it's just I would love it to be a little more customized to how you want to play it. Cool. Pick up my loot. Quick little save. And that's just going to be the first video right about there. I'm going to progress through the story a little bit more, go to a different area, try some different things, play a different way, then get back to you guys with that. Don't know if there's anything else I wanted to talk about specifically in this video. Probably just give this game a little more praise. It's fantastic. The side quests even have better stories than most other games. It's just really well done. And that's what I'll call a wrap. Thanks for coming and checking out the video. I guess I should learn to do this spiel off the top of my head. My name is Jesse Ennz. You can follow me at Jesse Ennz. I'll put the link below. You can hit me up on Facebook, PSN. Comment below. That's everything, right? I'm new to this. I'm bad. I don't care. I'm just trying to get through it finally and trying to put myself out there and do a few things that hopefully can be a little bit of fun. All right. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.